Hey Pete.
Hello, Rich. Hello, everybody.
This is a bit of a different day today, isn't it?
It's Sunday, more
is.
relaxed day. So we're gonna go into the river, we're gonna traverse, have a look around it, picking stones, gold, maybe some precious gems, other treasures, who knows?
Last week, the river's gone down so low we have had barely any rain. So last week Pete spied a couple of stones, dress stones. So yeah, we're gonna go and take a look at them, see if we can raise them from the bed.
They're pretty good,
Yeah.
We're gonna see it soon.
And we figured we'd take you guys with us.
Yeah.
So there's gonna actually be like a proper little walkie-talkie tour, and Pete hasn't got proper waders like I have, so he's only got wellies, so he won't be able to go to all the places, we don't think. But yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we can see, and we're gonna take you guys with us.
Yeah, you're gonna see it, how some of the stretches of that river are beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of fish.
Oh
Trouts,
yeah.
Trouts, chops, roaches. I've managed to catch some few of them as well. And others, which I don't know the name of it in English.
Yeah. Pete took a video of a big boy that he caught yesterday. I might drop that in now so you can look at him bringing in a fish whilst holding a camera. He's a true pro.
Try to be. Let's go.
Oh, hang on, Pete. One other thing. Let them see. Let them see. That looks all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
River, come on. So what do you reckon, Pete? Should we go down that way first?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Right, I get to find out exactly how deep this bit is. Let's see. Oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
Oh no,
Hole.
no. Oh yeah. My right foot's getting wet.
Oh, that's a... Let's go.
Okay, well, there we go. There's something.
Oh, that's good. 60 centimeters
Yeah.
of water. Wow, even
Well,
deeper.
I'm trying, because obviously it's quite rocky and it's quite slippery, so I'm trying to walk my way through it. Look, whoop. There we go, everybody. I'm up to the nether regions. Almost the entire boundary of our property is a stone wall, as you can see. When I've got everything finished, whenever that may be, I've got a lot of repairs and repointing to do all around here. Poor old Pete, he's having to kind of cling to the edges. I at least get to walk through or wade through. So this will be what we were talking about as a Helen's pottery shed one day. And as you can see, there's definitely a little bit of a collapse of some bits and bobs. So at some point, I need to get in here and get this cleaned out. You all right, Pete?
Yeah, it's just here is kind of a deep spot.
Yeah.
Look, the tadpoles.
Hey.
And look, they just hang around. They're not really spooked by anything.
Oh, the tadpoles.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a crazy old thing to be kind of like walking through. Look. It's
Diamond.
Not very deep at the minute. What have you found?
A diamond. In a rough, obviously.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Look at the size of that. There's
amazing.
plenty of them here.
It's been, God, 2 years since I've walked down here. And I'm not sure I think it might have been deeper, the water here, when I last walked down here. That's for sure. So, as you can see, there's bits of bricks in here. There's other bits and bobs. Well, here's something that probably doesn't want to be in the river. Big old bit of metal. There we go. It's been there a while. Yeah, stick it over there, and we'll grab that on Monday. Here's the other view of the Maison Hiver, and you're going to get to see this view properly for the first time, because the last time I tried to film this is where I lost the drone. Secret entranceway, or just a missing stone?
Well, something could live there, who knows, but yeah, missing stone, definitely. The tree has pushed it over.
Yeah, Mother Nature has definitely found a way around here. I'm assuming, look, that big one there, that was once in there. Can you see how big they are? Pushed out. Oh, good grief. That definitely wasn't here 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's give you guys a hand for scale. Gonna be fun. Loads and loads of dragonflies around in the last week. We've been sat having our lunch, haven't we? Like looking at all the different colour combinations.
Different
They're
color
like
combination.
so different, aren't they?
Iridescence blue, blue with green, blue with copper, green with copper.
Yeah. Red and gold, like, yeah. Nature sure is beautiful. Right. Be careful, Richie. It's still quite slippy. Now, last time I walked down here, it was thick with mud, absolutely thick. It's a different beast now. So, here is the bridge that leads to the Maison d'Hiver, and you can probably see that there's a reason why I've banned big lorries from driving over this, because we've got some serious delamination going on.
Yeah.
Serious.
A cast iron, I wonder if that's not piece of your mill.
Yeah, it could
Like,
be.
it's just broken badly, quite thick.
Yeah, there's another bit of angle iron down in here, I think, isn't there? Look. Just random odds and sods and pieces of mortar and brick and other things. Oh, my foot is really, really filling up now. Now, this is what we spotted. Well, this is what Peter spotted. So let's pop you guys down and we'll take a little look at what is in here. God, it's just a bit too heavy to pick up. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like a certain little wedge cut out of there. Do they match up? Lay it up.
Should I bring upside down, I guess?
Do you need a hand?
No, I think I can manage.
Whee! I always forget how mighty you are, Petey.
You might be right.
Yeah,
You might be right.
yeah.
No, I think it's still the other way around.
Should we try and flip it the other way?
Because it has this recess there, and the thickness of both doesn't match up.
Yeah.
No, it was something else.
Or
Combination of two other different things.
is that a close match there? That break? Yeah, I don't think it is. It seemed to be closer the other way, didn't it? Because it looked like it made a square, so it might have been like, I don't know what it might have been. Loads of red bricks with L printed into them as well. It really, really, really is an empire of dirt, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll show you guys. Delamination. No heavy machinery on top of there. Not until we replace it. I did know about this. It was one of the first things I looked at when we got the keys for the place. I was very interested to see the state of the infrastructure, so to speak, see what was going on. And yeah, it's kind of like, it's such a shame really, because the next bridge we're going to go to, oh look, a bit of our roofing's fallen down. The next bit was made from stone, and surprise, surprise, which bit has outlasted the other? Yeah.
No brainer here.
Could you beat a path through, matey?
Ugh. Ah, it caught me! Help!
I bought a pair of gloves, they're in my backpack.
We need a machete for this kind of job.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, diamond. Hey, a handle knob.
A door handle, look at that. Nice. Good spot, Pete. Do you want gloves?
Yeah, please.
See, this is what you should always do. You should always bring like a river gardener with you when you go on your river excursions.
River gardener. Ow! Ow! Caught me by the thing.
By the family maker.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've got it.
Tell me now, which one's better? A machete or that?
Machete.
Really?
I would.
You'd rather feel like Indiana Jones?
Yeah, of course. Hey, look at that iron there.
Yeah? Like a big key for something. Or a big wrench. Look at this. I wonder how long this has been here. That arch. That arch is never going to move anywhere in a million years. We should have bought a flashlight, shouldn't we?
Everything here.
Yeah. Lots of bits and bobs. Yeah,
What's up?
bit of plate.
Yeah, we can find all set.
All we need is a bit of glue.
Yeah. I think that's a piece of steel here.
Oh yeah? Here, let me...
Oh gee. That's not a piece of wood, I don't think so. Yeah, that's one of the...
It's one of the curves.
Yeah.
Oh, if only me and Ross had known, we'd just need to come into the river to pick up the extra 3 that we needed.
Oh, that's it. Can't go any further than that.
You can't go any further.
Well, 4 centimeters from the edge of my welly, so
Yeah.
on your own.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So here is something that we've been wondering about. Why they've built this little bit of brickwork in here. It may well have just been because they didn't have any stone and there was a repair that needed to be made. I was thinking that we have these tunnels that seem to be exiting into the river. So this potentially could have been where that tunnel would have exited out before. I'm gonna stick you guys underneath and see there's a cavity in there. Does look like there's a bit of a gap. Don't know if you guys can see any better than I can. It looks like there's a gap underneath there, or behind there. So that's definitely worth having a little explore. That's for sure. Now this is exciting for me because I was never able to get as far as this last time because there was a curtain of brambles. Look at that dragonfly. So apparently there used to be a beam here, and can you see up through there where that cement flaunching is either side? So essentially there were oak timbers or something stacked up here like that, and the whole premise of this was that the water would fill all the way up to the top, and then they would release this and let it turn to produce the energy and the forces that make it do what it does, basically. Something my foot is caught on. It'll have to stay down there. But I can't even see this, not properly, so it almost looks like some sort of disc. I'm going to pop you guys on the extended pole. That looks like the axle right there in front of us. That is an incredible feat of engineering, that's for sure. I'm very curious. It's almost like a cone shape, this. Can you guys see that? And then the axle comes up there. It's a big old wheel. And it's sure got a lot of mess on it. Pretty good, eh? Right, let's go and find Petey again. And we'll take you up the other side. We might as well walk down just a little bit down here, because I've certainly never shown you guys down here. Here are the gates, viewed from a very, very different angle.
Can you imagine your gate with the my cast iron stuff I bought today?
Your pots. He's very happy he bought some cast iron pots today at
For my missus. She's gonna love them.
Yeah. What's your wife's name?
Susanna. Hello Susanna, hello Anthony, and everybody else who watching me and know me personally, so all the best.
Right, should we walk back up, Pete? And maybe take everyone up to the weir? Boot prints. Someone's been here, Pete. So, if you guys would like, you can join me on a first, because I've never actually walked up the left-hand side.
Can you see? There's another. Yeah, they have another gate here.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
Look, it's dressed
right.
here, and there is this another big one dressed.
Yeah, stay there, look, just show the people, look. Yeah.
So yeah.
There was another way to control the water here. Yeah. I found something here, look. Something with a square and a cut through it.
Still?
Yeah. Something like that.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Maybe all kind of piece of equipment, the military equipment.
Yeah, maybe.
Have you mentioned to the viewers that the Germans was stationed here during the Second War, and after that the Tommies from USA, the Allies?
We haven't, because we were saving it for another video.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry at all, Pete. There you go, people. There's a little bit of a nugget of information.
Unbelievable. This, I remember, when I arrived, was under the water. Good 10 centimeters of water was gushing through here.
Yeah. I mean, we just haven't had much rain here, have we?
Nope.
I think there's been 2 days where we were forced to work inside, and everything else has just been like, just fine. Here is a lovely place to show you guys. Whoop, excuse me. Just how thin this island is in places. So sometimes during the winter, this island is split into 2 or 3, and the water rages over all of it. Sorry, water. There we go. So funny. Go from water up to my belly button to ankle deep in 3 steps. There's another little sneak peek. Anyone see a fence up there? So this is the big question. I've always wondered exactly how deep this is here. Because this much we can tell you, this is dressed stonework here. Whoa! 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 Jeez, mate.
Oh,
Whoa.
mate, that's deep.
Wow!
That's ridiculously deep. Hey, careful, you've got electronic equipment in your backpack.
Oh yeah, I've got a backpack on. I forgot about that. I was like, I'm waterproof. Here, can you hold the backpack for me?
You have to come this way, mate.
Yeah. Whoop.
Kurwa.
Kurwa.
Kurwa. That's deep. I wasn't expecting it. How many we have snacks and we're just putting it out? Must be big fish there. Okay, I've got it.
Whoa. There's a wet looking backpack. Maybe you should hold the camera.
Nah.
Woof.
God, that's deep.
Should I risk it for the biscuit? Keep on going?
Your call.
Whoa. I'm about to get really wet.
That's deep.
So here were the big sluice gates. Here's where they were. Let's see if I can climb up here. Might have to put you guys down a second. Please bear with me. There we go. So that's all that's left of the wooden posts. Yeah, that's wood in there. Buried in the ground. And there's a little ridge beam of concrete right where my feet is here. How's the, whoa! Wow, I was not expecting that.
Slipped?
It's just like a
Big drop?
big drop. Look at that.
Oh, that's a nice hole. Would you like to try to remove it?
This is where we come up winning, everybody. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, got it. Let go.
Got it.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
There we go. That'll keep Max in his bedroom.
Definitely. And look at the lovely Normandie patina on it. Okay, I got it. Watch yourself.
Yep. Let us continue the tour. Slowly, slowly. Got the chainsaw in my hand now as well as you guys. Right, well, here is weir number 1. So it must be about half a metre drop to here. Here's our overflow tunnel. And here is where the sluice gate would have been here. And here. And also, there was another sluice gate here. And so there's another little drop down here. I can see a channel in here, and I imagine that's where the gate would have dropped down into. And finally, here we have this. And I'm not going to go down any further than here. In a past video, many years ago, I was in here, stood on here, around here, clearing stuff, and yeah, didn't realise that I could have fallen through. So probably sensible to not go too much closer. I think the drop off is somewhere around. Whoa. Let's grab onto something. Grab onto something that won't take my weight. So there we have it. That is the tour of the water. That was all right, wasn't it? Cheers, pal. There we go. I've never had such wet feet.
This slushy.
Oh, like both feet are soaking. Out of 10, what would you give it?
Give it 10. I love this kind of adventures.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So, there you go, guys. You've seen around the perimeter of our place. You've seen the limits of the empire of dirt. See you guys soon. Bye.